Hello and welcome back to MEIOU Taxes 2.0. I am Count Christo, and today, possible war with Florence, possible war with the Empire of the Romans, 100% chance of war with the Mamluks. When I say 100%, I am going to just take their navy. Mamluks have 11 ships, 7 galleys. That's quite a few. I'm not going to say it's not, but it's not going to matter, is what it's not. So, let's go kill them. Hey Mamluks, this means war. You believe in the wrong god. You hold Jerusalem. Wartime. Plus, I'd like your trade. Let's be honest, that's most of the reason. Hello, Mamluks. So let's see if we can get them to come fight us. We should probably slow it down to the early stages of this war here. Corfu has the Peasants' War. Looting, we are going to strongly encourage looting to get that war exhaustion ticked down. They're not coming for us. Ignore them. Let's take one more ship out. Come on. One more. Come on. Cowards, come at me. They can't see these ships. No? Alright. I guess we'll just sit here. They're also going to raise up all their estate troops. Hey, they got home again. Nice. Minister of all, this week of how they were richly rewarded all kinds of gifts. Gold, jewels, and ivory. Load down their packs. Nice. So we're just going to sit here and blockade them, I think. And just go speed 5. And carry on as if the war's not there. Hope that the Pope doesn't regain from their war exhaustion enough that they'll join this war, which they probably will, sadly. But and we can't declare war on Siena, because they're a freaking free city. How can we stop them being a free city? They need to gain land somehow. I don't know if we can engineer them gaining land. Oh, time to revoke privileges. Nice. Good lord, they have so many freaking privileges. Okay. Which one? The manpower is what's hurting us the most right now, I think. So let's get rid of that one. The relaxation of levy obligations. And then I can revoke theirs in 7 months. They're furious! Oh god, we lost 2 stability. Wow. That hurts. We're at negative stability now. It's going to go up again to 0 immediately, though, so that's not as bad as it could have been. I do love that they're raising all their estate troops. Papal legate concedes to leading humanist. Yeah, we'll take the prestige. Do you want to hire someone? Improve relations plus 25%? Do we still have, yeah, we still have some, what do you call it? Oh, there they go. The union has been enacted. Polish-Lithuanian Union is in effect. Why aren't there ship levies from the burghers? Like, they must have some trade ships, surely. Do I want to take any of this? I don't think I do. Still at war with France, or at least these troops consider themselves to be at war with France. Oh god, are they coming for me? Surely not. They can't be so foolish as to send 2,000 men against 6, right? Where are you going? Walk on. Walk on. Okay, they're going north again. That's good. I need to keep demanding manpower whenever possible. Not yet. Lesser nobles we can't demand anything from because they hate us still. We're going to keep just presenting them with gifts. Hey, now they're loyal. Time for manpower. So that gives us that. So we're now negative. That took us a -5, right? That event. But now the fact that they're disloyal when they come back up again is going to give them +6. Turn off this fort. So you actually gain loyalty by making them disloyal in this way. Ah, I should have demanded war support as well. Nah, it's fine. Naples has finally embraced banking. Institution spread is bugged. It spreads very, very slowly. Most institutions. Although this looks faster than normal, actually. Especially into the inside HRE, though. It's very slow institution spread. It's going to take a long time for us to get... Oh, God, it's a level 6 fort. I don't know if we can actually take that. Can we take a level 6 fort? Quite possibly not. Why are we losing so much money? Maybe I shouldn't have hired that new advisor. Papal constantly meets only the most select men. Let's fire this guy. education level has gone down to fair. I see. Guess we better bump that education budget up again then. God, the total endowment is 200. How the heck did that happen? Interesting. Oh, France is here. Keep walking. There we go. Just stay away from us. We're peaceful folk. How many men does it take to siege down level 6 for? 12,000 men? Right? We can't do that. We only have, what, 9? Oh, I was going to say we have 40,000 men. Yeah, we only have 9 men. We can raise up another 2. Goes to 11. I guess with 1 mercenary, we could then afford to do it. We're going to take so much attrition sieging down this fort. Although, if we raise up some cannons, maybe it would be doable then. I love this war against the Mamluks. It's quite entertaining. Just a pacifistic war. Wow. France is getting destroyed. Who are they at war with? Oh, Bohemia joined. Right. Maybe while Bohemia is busy against France, they wouldn't care if we took Siena. I should really cancel one of these policies to get my diplomat back so I could do more fabricating at once. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do some state reforms instead. Use this guy. We want to claim on Siena, please. They're allied to Naples, but Naples appears to be a toothless tiger. Not even paper. It doesn't have any teeth. Still losing money. Probably mostly because we're not detecting trade. They have 6 actual combat ships. Let's leave 7 behind and have these guys go home and keep protecting trade. Corfu ends the Portugal. They've cancelled our thing. A welcome development. Lesser notable in cruise. Oh, this isn't even the one from them becoming loyal. It just happens to happen just then. That's very nice. The other good thing about this war is we can get the offensive war support before the war begins, which means we can have them already standing in Pisa, ready to crush into Florence. Which is pretty nice, if you ask me. A boundary dispute. Oh, God. Oh, wait, setting the issue costs nothing? That's fine, then let's just settle the issue. I don't want to cause a diplomatic insult with the Ottomans. Yeah, of course we give permission for the construction. If you're going to give me 25 ducats, I'm going to give you permission for just about anything. Hey, he's a lawgiver. More autonomy change in our favour. Very nice. How's our stability? I think we should enact another admin one. Because we have lots of money right now. What we lack is stability. And lack of privileges for the freaking greater nobles. Look at this nonsense. Too many. Altogether too many. 11 corruption hurts. So that is going down. The Catholic faith grows. Hey, Lithuania has become Catholic. Very nice. Why are you guys standing there when I told you to protect the Tyrrhenian Sea? Are they showing up as affecting our trade power in the Tyrrhenian Sea? Current trade power. Merchant present provinces, Sicilia trade privileges. They're not showing up, actually doing okay. Come over here. I want to know why Sicilia trade privileges come from owning this area rather than, you know, this area. Seems a bit odd to me. There's the union between Poland and Lithuania that makes them go Protestant. Sorry, Catholic, obviously. I'd love to make this a state, and this. I want to make all kinds of states, but sadly we're still at -1 states. Merchant Republic really doesn't help. Civil service is going to put us to +1 though. Where should we put our first state? Probably here, since that's where our biggest other city is. Or is it Pisa? No, Pisa's a tiny city. I mean, it's not tiny in these days, but not nearly as big as Kaffa. Would making Kaffa a state actually make it decrease the autonomy? Yes, because I think being state is -0.25. What we really need is a local administration in Kaffa, though. Love our new holdings down here. Moria, are you allied 21? Just the Byzantines. We should fabricate on them at some point. You could probably take them out in our war with the Byzantines. Byzantines are also allied to Epirus. The war with the Byzantines is going to be tough, but if we can blockade this area, the Sea of Mara Mara, and they can't get out of the City of the World's Desire, then we can just take this area without too much trouble, I imagine. The Byzantine AI doesn't seem too interested in expansion. should probably make the war goal this one. Yeah. Claims don't affect aggressive expansion anymore, I don't think. So if we make the war goal this one, then it'll be easy to get a ticking war score early on. Okay, keep investing in the papacy. Death of the Pope! Gosh, that was good timing. Very, very good timing. They're down to medium. These guys, hopefully we can peace out peacefully. Just to reduce the relative strength of alliance in their favour. Oh, there goes the peace. From one hideously ugly spidery province to a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 province nation. Wow, what's their aggressive expansion like? Oh, they're dead. Wait, no, it's 45 with almost everyone. It's just 55 with Lorraine. But still, that's crazy. That was right on the edge. That's a player peace deal right there. Bad harvest. A bad harvest has caused food riots to erupt. Quell the rebellion. I want to quell the rebellion because I don't want to spend money on them. The unrest is positive over here. So yes, we will attempt to help the people. God, the limited province trauma is not good. France has sold the province to Aragon. Wow, France. What a fall from grace. I'm still glad I'm allied to them, but that's, I mean, that's embarrassing. I think France starts off with crazy privileges for their estates. So they get loads of corruption, loads of autonomy. And then as the game goes on, if they manage to centralize, that's when they become the juggernaut that we all know and love. Or hate. Should I take Focus Admin? It's the one we're most behind on anyway, so yes. What else could I be doing right now? Habeas Papam! Rattled by this, cardinals agreed to elect a pope on the next ballot. Lose one pope. Lose 25 papal influence. That's irritating. Although it is us. Right? Yes. New pope is acceptable to us. New pope can be manipulated by us. I really think you should be allowed to ally the pope if you're the papal controller, irrespective of alliance limit. So secret societies and government. Who cares? 40% chance you gain some stability. Of course I'm going to take that. Did we get it? Did we get it? I don't actually know what our stability was before, but... Ooh, looks like we did get it. That's pretty high. It was on some moderate happened to us. Nice. Appointing new cardinals. We're going to whisper some names, of course. And suggest a few names. Nice. 4 cardinals. What kind of decisions does that open up to us? Can't do the Concordat, because we need to have at least 90 republican tradition. He has to not have resenting or growing autonomy. How long? Much longer until that? Oh god, it's 44 years. It's going to be a while. Number of states +2. Oh no, it was doing some weird rounding. I still can't have one. We're going to stay removed from the situation. Did they get allowed out? They didn't. He's still there. Only the most worthy men. We're keeping the number of cardinals as low as humanly possible. Wow, France has saved up 190 influence. The Roman territories have 199 influence. That's crazy. I guess they just never use it. Ottomans declared war on Vidin. Don't expand this way. This is all mine. I want to take over this area to solidify my Aegean control. I'd love to take this area. Also Dubrovnik, which I think is Ragusa. Yeah. Right? There's nowhere else around here has a Ragusan core. Yeah, I think it's pretty sure that's Ragusa. The walls of Dubrovnik. Cool. Greek science rediscovered. The Renaissance led many scholars to study Greek in order to read classical texts preserved by the Byzantines. Having spent some time in Constantinople, returned to Zena, and spent years translating classic Roman texts into Latin, reintroducing ancient Greek and Roman texts into Genoese science. One of the most influential of these texts is Ptolemy's Geographica, a 2nd century atlas and treatise on cartography. The world map in it was a revelation to Europeans, and inspired later explorations to seek ways to travel across the Atlantic to Asia. However, it was also widely criticised for being inaccurate. Outfit an expedition immediately. Publish the text. Or condemn the text as inaccurate. Well, we're going to outfit expedition immediately, just for the off chance we get the diplomatic power, which we did not, which is a shame. But we shall survive. Time to give some cash to the estates. Yep. Here you go. No, not from you. For you, yeah, rather. Should I give him a dedicated self-rule again? I think I will. Yep. I'm going to hand out the money and the self-rule quite a lot. It ticks down so quickly here anyway. You know, it's going down by 1 every 2 months. That's crazy good. The largest regional city, yeah! Looks like the plague hit the other places hard enough to give us the largest regional city. Very nice. Which helps you keep it, because it gives you more urban gravity in itself. God, the Ottomans declaring war again? Yes. Oh, wow. They're going buck wild on the Muslims now. Please don't come after Corfu. Or Chio, sorry. They're never going to like me, though, are they? Oh, and their truce is almost up with the Byzantines. There's hostility back up. Who's got some privileges that shouldn't? The lesser nobles. Assess your state's power. List privileges. And lesser nobles. Revoke. Right. Yield tax, 25% production efficiency. 15% tax. 5% autonomy. What's the yield tax, isn't it? Yeah. Is that what we want to do with our autonomy, though? Could we demote? No, we can't do this. Because we have to be at peace. No, we're not going to be at peace for a while. Let's reinstate the yield tax. Please take it well. Pretty please. I guess really before you do that, you should wait for your stability to get to about 100. No, wrong one. State. You should wait for this to get to about 100, so you can instantly get back up from negative. A masterpiece! Our court painter has drawn our attention to a magnificent new painting finished by a Renaissance master and encourages us to bring it to Genoa. 50 admin. Yeah, we'll spend 10 ducats for some extra admin. They're upset, but they're not devastated. Oh, God, we still lost 2 stability. Oh, we're going to be negative for a while. That really hurts. Are we up to 40 centralization? Yeah. I might decentralize. Oh, we can't do that right now. Why not? We have to be at peace. I don't want to decentralize anyway, because we need the... We're about to get another bit of max centralization. We're going to agree to the demands. Putting the money... Actually, there's no loot from this war, is there? Yeah, there's no loot. God, the Ottomans are just freaking crazy. Too fast. Stop expanding.